Hello, my name is Samantha Nava, and I'm going to go ahead and be doing my PowerPoint presentation on the psychological aspects of sports and exercise. So to begin, the group I decided to target and work with, talk about in my presentation, they are your exercise fitness enthusiasts. So who are these people? These are the fitness enthusiasts are people who are really passionate and excited about fitness. So they love fitness, they like everything about it. They are very aware of their health and want to have a healthy lifestyle. So they know that being healthy by exercising and eating correctly is definitely a positive effect on their life. So these people I actually work with, or these group of people, I work with very closely. So these are your moms and dads, whether they can be single parents or they can be together. They are your full-time or part-time workers, or they can also be your full-time and part-time students, or maybe a mixture of all of the above. In the picture, the actual two ladies in the front, they would be my all of the above. They are actually full-time moms, full-time employees, and they're also going to school full-time. So they're doing everything, and they're still managing to go out there, have some fun, and stay healthy and active. So a lot of times, because they have a lot going on in their life, motivation is key here. So an exercise enthusiast can lose motivation and give up on their health goals if their physical environment, social environment, and or family culture is not motivating or supportive. So you kind of need all three, or at least one of them, in order for these specific athletes. I actually like calling them athletes. I always call my clients athletes, for them to really keep going and stay motivated and on track to their specific goals. So some of the physical effects of the physical environment can be the lack of local parks. Maybe they live far away from a parks or a fitness center or gym. They maybe have to drive too far, and it's a little inconvenient for them. Unsafe area or neighborhood. There are a couple neighborhoods around our areas that don't really have access to any fitness centers because the neighborhoods are just not so great. And so I guess these businesses don't want to risk in opening a gym or a fitness center in a place or neighborhood where, it's very unsafe. Another reasons, and I actually used to work at one of these, an unattractive gym or fitness center. The gym I used to work at really smelled and looked like something from the 80s. Not to hate on the 80s, but it was just like very unmotivating. It was very slow. They never played any music, so it was always completely quiet in there. So it didn't really have that, didn't get you motivated like when you walked in. And then when I actually started working in another gym, they had music going, they had all these machines, everyone was very welcoming. There's a lot of fitness classes going on, so it was a little bit more motivating. The social environment. So if you sometimes all around you, if everyone's kind of okay with being unhealthy and not going to work out or not going to eat healthy, then it's kind of like not very supportive for someone who's looking to actually, be physically active, someone who's looking to actually, nourish their body properly. And then I put no support from the city. So again, this one kind of goes back to the not having a fitness center in your city or something that your city offers, some sort of physical activities or anything, or parks. So that would be one of the social environment's effects. Family culture. Maybe there's some cultures out there that don't allow women to exercise, or there's some cultures where they believe that women should not be lifting, that they should just be walking or lightly jogging. So it just basically, motivation comes down to, again, physical environment, social environment, and family and culture. Along with that, we have stress, okay? I put here, stress is a factor of life that affects everyone. So everyone is affected by stress. As far as physical environment, those bumps on the road. Sometimes I have clients coming in, it's like, you know, I'm not going to be able to make it. My car broke down. I have a flat tire. So they're stressing over this. They're already stressing over traffic, which is another one. And so now, you know, their car broke down, so they can't make it. You know, weather. Sometimes it gets really rainy out here or really windy, so it's not very safe to be driving out. So these are just examples of some of the physical environments that can prevent the fitness enthusiast to come in and get their workout in or go train. Social environment. This is really work. Maybe you have to stay, sometimes they have to stay at work late or come in early, so they're tired. School, doing homework or going to classes. It really can affect the fitness enthusiast and demotivate them from that healthy lifestyle. Family and culture. I mean, kids. Again, like my moms that I work with, they have to get home. You know, I have to take care of the kids, feed them, take them to their classes or their activities that they have during an afternoon. Husbands, wife. You know, just things that go on at home that need to get done. And these are all stress factors that, again, affect, that just don't affect just athletes or fitness enthusiasts. It's everybody. The need for feedback. I think this one's very important as well. This is a quote. I cannot remember where I read it specifically, but I just remember hearing it. So feedback is the breakfast of champions. So we all need feedback. And then just stepping away a little bit from the fitness aspect, I mean, at work, we need to hear feedback from our administrators to know that we're doing our work, our job correctly, and what we can do to improve. So the feedback is always very, very, very important. So again, feedback let us know if we're improving or need improvement. So our exercise enthusiast needs feedback from either their coaches, friends, or family to use as tools needed to achieve success. So as an example for me as a coach, like, I'm always letting you know, like, hey, really good job today. I see that you're improving on your squat. It looks way better than last week. We're going to keep working on that depth, and then when you come in next week, we're going to start loading you a little bit more on that barbell. So little things like that will let them know that, okay, they know that that they're progressing, and they know what they need to work on. Same thing with friends and family. Like, if their friends are letting them know, like, oh my gosh, like, you're dropping weight, you look great, you know, that's going to keep them motivated. How this knowledge is transferred to the exercise enthusiast can determine the level of success, meaning if their coach is giving out feedback in an angry and irritated tone, or a friend or family member feedback sounds more of a complaint, the exercise enthusiast may become unmotivated. So pretty much in a nutshell, if feedback is given out negatively, like if the coach is constantly just criticizing, not really giving anything positive back, it's gonna really not motivate the athlete to come back. Same thing with the family members. So they're always complaining, like, oh my gosh, you're always at the gym, you know, you don't pay attention to me anymore, you know, so on and so on. Again, this will kind of backfire and demotivate them from working out. Reinforcement. Okay, so basically, when doing something results in a positive outcome and acknowledgement, the person will be motivated to repeat the behavior so they can receive even more of the same. So kind of going back to the feedback, knowing that you know, the coach tells them, you're doing really good in this movement, we're going to keep working on it to make it even better. So that's kind of like reinforcing as well to keep them, because it's a positive result, so it's going to keep them working. So reinforcement is important because it can enhance skill development and sports performance. It can also affect other areas in athletic performance, such as self-confidence, enjoyment, and satisfaction. So when my clients see those results, they see that they're making progress, it just boosts up their self-confidence, like up the roof. They start enjoying the workouts. They feel satisfied, and it just makes them want to come more and more to their. It makes them look forward to their training sessions with me. So I did set goals, and the goals that I did set up, they're kind of standardized as to what I look forward for my first time clients who come in, or my athletes. I like calling them athletes. I don't like using the word clients. So these are my beginner athletes who are just starting off. Maybe they haven't worked out in a while, or they're just starting off, or maybe they're just starting from zero. So so some of the outcome goals I write out for them, and these are usually there's a little bit more to this, but these are some of the basic ones that we have. So some of the outcome goals, again, we look at this at a 3-month frame. So in 3 months, lose weight, anything from 5 to 10 pounds, or more is even better. Increase strength. Increase undeveloped strength, because sometimes they come in and they have zero strength, a lot of my females, so we start developing that strength portion. So a specific strategy, the athlete will commit to a minimum of 3 training days, each 1 hour long. Training will consist of weightlifting and strongman. Strongman would be anything like sled pushing, pulls, anything like flipping tires, along with a minimum of 20 minutes of cardio. So again, I always, when my clients come in, I always ask for them, I want you to commit to 3 days of training. And a lot of times this really works out with them, because me telling them to come in every single day might be unrealistic for them because of their schedule. So I always have to take in consideration that they are busy. Performance goals. So on the cardio portion, I did put 2 goals. So to be able to perform a tricep, which a tricep it's 3 movements, 3 body weight movements, 30 seconds each. Okay, and then they rest for 30 seconds and they repeat for 3 rounds. And they have to complete the tricep without stopping until I call out the 30-second rest at the end of the round. Then I do require a 1 mile run or jog without stopping. And then on the strength portion, 8 to 10 push-ups with proper form. I'm looking for that 90-degree angle in the elbows, or chest all the way down to the floor. 45-degree TRX rows, 20 reps with no rest. And then, of course, the lower body would be the kettlebell goblet squat at 15% body weight, and they have to complete 60 reps in 2 minutes. So the way that this is going to be done is that as the athlete comes in 3 months consistently, they have to come in 3 months consistently before they get tested on this. So I have to see that they're coming in their 3 days or 4 days or whatever days they committed to, but for 3 months, and then they will be tested on this, and I will know that, and I will be able to see their progress, and so will they. And then the training only focuses on the cardio and strength portion. As far as process goals, for cardio and endurance, I usually look for controlled breathing. So sometimes when they're new, they don't know how to breathe correctly. They don't know how to pace themselves, or they either go too hard the first 10 seconds and then they die out and they can't hang. So I start teaching them that first month is very crucial, where I start teaching them how to control that breath and how to pace. As far as strength, this is where we focus more on technique. So in order to be more efficient and perform the movement safely. I think safety right here is the key word. I'm not going to throw my athlete and have them do a 100 or 200 pound back squat if their squat is, they can't even squat all the way down parallel how a squat is required. So again, it's teaching that first month how to perform the movement safely, with proper form, and efficiently. And as far as the specific strategy, kind of touching what I just said, the athlete will spend the first month mastering form and technique. No heavy weight will be given. Athlete will also learn how to control breathing and pace by performing a series of workouts. These can be through AMRAPs, Tabatas, EMONs, or anything like that. So one of my favorite quotes here, when the success of your athlete becomes more important than your own, you can officially say you've gone from athlete to coach. Martin Bruni, probably one of my favorite quotes here. I think as a coach, we have a great responsibility, whether we're dealing with elite athletes or just our everyday sports enthusiasts, that we take into consideration their goals and we get them there safely as well. Thank you so much for watching my presentation. And again, thank you so much.